What's going on, everybody? It's the one and only Q from Retro Q Gaming, as always, back in effect. We're going to do something just a little bit different today. Naturally, I've been taking a little bit of a break the last couple of days from Mega Man X. We've done 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I needed something a little bit different, something to keep me going, break it up a little bit, change the monotony, the style of gameplay, and whatnot. And I figured, well, this is the best time, because now, something I just bought, something I just added to the collection, has now arrived. And of course, we all know what it is. It's the name of the stream. But the most important thing is we're here with some top quality Super Nintendo action. Now, what I will say is it's going to be a relatively short stream because Zombies Ate My Neighbours has finally arrived. We're going to play a little bit of it. Not going to do a full playthrough. It's more so a little bit of a test and a little bit of kind of breaking the monotony as well. First off, it's a fantastic game. It's brilliant. It's so much fun. It's hilarious. It can be a little bit frustrating sometimes and even a little bit difficult in some situations. Also a little bit unfair. We're obviously playing this on the analog Super NT because why wouldn't you? It is the best version of the Super Nintendo. You will, because most of you are probably North American or US viewers or whatever it is. This is obviously the European PAL version, so there is going to be one or two slight differences that you're not familiar with. I'll point them out, but that's about it. Anyway, let's get going. Probably going to have one or two, maybe full run-throughs. I say full run-throughs, it's up until I get a game over, and we'll go from there, basically. Remember that, when Konami made good games? This is actually one of their best Super Nintendo games, which is funny considering Konami in current year. So the first thing you'll probably notice about the EU version, the game is not technically called Zombies Ate My Neighbours. It's just called Zombies, and that's it. I don't know why. I don't know why they censored that in Europe, but whatever. Now, first thing, we are going to do the secret level at the start, because it's secret level, best level. It's a great reference for those of you out there. And of course, even though we are going to be playing solo, we got to use Juliet, because let's face it, when you're in a 90s game about B-movie 80s stuff, well, you have to be the damsel in distress, don't you? So, bonus level. That's right, Dave the Tentacle. We all know and love the classic game. I always wonder how they got away with it. Licensing wise, that is. Because I'm pretty sure Konami didn't have anything to do with that. But it's been 20-ish years, so you'll have to forgive me. It's kind of unfair if we do the bonus level like this at the start. You get so many extra good things to just blow through the early levels. Look at all that toxic toilet juice though, that's kind of nasty. There's actually a sequel to this as well. The sequel's not as good. It's a bit more generic and doesn't play as well. It's called Ghoul Patrol, but... Damn it, I forgot the buttons. That was a waste. But this game is basically the quintessential... what's the word I'm looking for? It's the quintessential 80s meme game. Of course, it was made in the 90s, but still. It's memeing on all the stuff from the 80s. All the slasher movies, all the cheap horror movies. All the good stuff we know and love. Wow, that's actually off to a bad start. That's not a good thing. That's the one risk you do run. Because I mean, technically now, on the first level, we've already lost someone. Now you can get them back. And we'll plan on getting them back. Need a second. We need a little bit of time. And luckily these guys can't be destroyed. I tend to play with the map up a little bit too much. I like to know what's around me. Situational awareness, guys. It's the key to everything. What's going on, Mast? Welcome, welcome. Here for some top quality Super Nintendo goodness, as always, I'd imagine. And now we can breeze through this because we've got all the stuff in the bonus level. Old games, best games. That's the way of looking at it. Now, what we actually just picked up there is a funny little secret that we'll get back to now. I'm not gonna... We want to explore everything fully. Oh my god, I'm out of keys. How the hell do you run out of keys on the first level? I mean, technically, is it the first level? We did it kind of differently, so... Interesting comparison, Distracted. Especially considering one of them is Konami and one of them is Capcom. No, we're not going to end it just yet. We got a little one or two extras to pick up. Actually, you'll see it here now as one of the other things I wanted to point out as a regional difference is since the game is only called Zombies over here in Europe instead of Zombies Ate My Neighbours. If you look on the stream with the overlay I have on the right hand side, it really bothers me that the image I had for it is the American spelling of Neighbours. I do, Mast. Oh, and that secret we got is actually, funny enough, the access to Day of the Tentacle, which we already just completed. But funny enough, you can't actually get if you don't do the bonus level at the start, because you've no way to break into it. Makes so much sense, doesn't it? Gotta do the secret level to get to the secret level. It's alright though, we can breeze through it nice and easy. Hopefully not losing our person. Yeah, that's exactly it. Masked, because if you don't do the secret level at the very start, you can't get something to break into where secret level access was. Because you don't get a bazooka on the first level. You only get it on here. I know, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Well, given the style of the game and how it's basically a comedy game, I'd go with it. It's brilliantly stupid in the best possible way. I could have sworn there was stuff hidden behind some of them. Oh, it's intentional, by the way. Oh my! Someone died right off the bat. That's not good. The access for the Dave. Oh my God! They're killing everyone before I could even get anywhere near them. This was not a good idea. The way you get access to this one, the fact that you need to use the code to get it, that's completely intentional. What are you doing watching this on vacation, distracted? You should be going doing all sorts of fancy stuff. It's not Night of the Undead. It's not Night of the Living Dead. It's Evening of the Undead. It's getting darker. I love the soundtrack as well. Not only is the music really good and cheesy, it also sounds like there's, I don't know, zombies mumbling or something. At least that's what it sounds like to me. 3 weeks, god damn, that's a long vacation. Secrets galore. There's so many secrets in this game, it's ridiculous, in the best way. I haven't heard of it, Mast. I very rarely use Twitch, that's why. I have to stay away, there's zombies over there near where the last survivor is. That's one thing I don't like about this game. You can get screwed, as you saw on the previous level, when 2 characters just died, where something spawned right beside them as soon as they were on screen. do have to be kind of careful because it can be a little bit unfair. I can't remember how many times I've played this game where you'd get really far in and then you'd have loads of lives, loads of everything, and then someone would just die right off screen and like they were the last person. And you'd have a game over right back to the start. Or at least back to wherever you had a code for. I've never been, but I imagine it is pretty nice. Level 3. Terror in aisle 5. The classic location for zombie and horror films. Well, more so zombies than generic horror. The mall. Of course, thankfully that means there's lots of pickups. And almost clown-like music. And Chucky dolls. Of course, no one likes Chucky dolls. Well, they have malls everywhere. It's not just the crazy American ones. But yeah, capitalism, am I right? I mean, we all pick up cheerleaders in the mall, right? That's what we do. I hate them. They come out of everywhere. And why is there sludge, toxic radioactive sludge, in the back of shopping mall's shop? Most enemies actually have a weakness in this game. I'm usually just too, we call it impatient, to go around and get it done. Well, I mean, it's a mall. They obviously want to have as many things to offer as possible, so that's why they're clearly stocking toxic sludge. I know I'd get all mine from the mall, and then I'd just go over to Gap and get some clothes. Level 4. Lumberjack Hedge Maze Mayhem. This is actually a censored level. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Wasted a health item. See these guys? With their we'll call it Jason style hockey mask. In the American version of this, they actually have chainsaws. But that was not allowed back in the day. Over here, at least. So they had to censor it and give them axes. These guys, if I remember right, are weak to... I don't remember. I want to say the bazooka. But I'm too busy using the bazooka to open up everywhere. Secrets for days. This is why should never have a hedge maze. I get lost everywhere. Oh, they're all over me. Freeze. Well, I don't know, Master. You can try to get close enough to see if they're weak against all that stuff, but I, in the meantime, will run a complete opposite direction. I mean, for all we know, yeah, maybe that is what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to chop down walls and fences and hedges and stuff to get close to us for hugs. But me, not so much. I'm not giving them, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. Oh no. Freedom! But we're not gonna leave just yet. Well, that was a waste. And I can't break that open because I don't have any more bazooka. Well, I don't know, Juliet that I'm controlling, she could be one of those Crystal Lake counselors. Stereotypical teenager. Weird kids on the block. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I guess that's what I meant by weird kids. Wait, you calling me weird? Not cool, game. I love how the music has all the stereotypical sounds that you'd expect from like eerie stuff. I mean, we might as well have Joe Bob Briggs just narrating all of this. Maybe in a perfect world. I need a bazooka. I need to get to blow the wall down and get that potion. And where are all the keys? It's ridiculous. And who locks all these doors? I mean, seriously. Of course, right as I say that, who locks all these doors? There's just a baby wandering there in an open room. Okay, key. Do I open the top door or the bottom door? I'm gonna go with the bottom door. If there's nothing good in here, I'm blaming everyone else. Really? 3 for 3 on empty. Okay, that was useless in that one. Well, why did you let me do that? Why did everyone let me go and open the bottom door? Thoroughly disappointed. I used to think that was a janitor back in the day, picking up like paper with one of those spiky sticks. But then years later I found out it's actually a teacher pointing to an F on a report card or something, or a test. I blame old, low-resolution TVs. Where's the last one? And who hides a bazooka in a bin, really? I suppose one man's trash is another man's treasure. Oh, we got it! Listen, we don't talk about the Friday the 13th game. Well, it depends if you mean the new one, which is basically now dead, or if you mean the old NES game. The old NES game, well, wait, more shocking than level 5. Level 6, Pyramid of Fear. But if you're talking about the NES game, well, we all know about throwing rocks in arcs above enemies. As for ye old PC games, it's it's hit or miss if you try to get an old one working. In fact, when I bought this the other day, I bought another game at the same time from a different seller, but they both arrived yesterday at the same time. One of them is a really old 1997 PC game, and that's going to be fun to try get working on my current PC without going all the way back and building a retro machine. Compatibility mode be damned. I might try a virtual machine though. For the one in particular, I'm gonna try. Maybe a week ago, I played through GTA 3 and GTA Vice City on PC. Obviously, those are, yeah, those PC ports are something. But look at the community fixed them all. That's why PC gaming for the win. I really wish they didn't have the purple kind of blob enemies that just spawn out of stuff you open. I have San Andreas installed as well, and I have that one patched too, and I tested it out. It runs really well with the new patch and all. I just haven't got around to playing it properly yet. As for GTA 4, that's a write-off. I do technically have an old XP machine in a different room, and I know the game in question, Dr. Tung's Castle of Terror, and I know the game in question is it would work on like even the most basic of old ass Intel stuff. I love the music on this level, by the way. Oh no, I forgot about these. But what's absolutely amazing is because they're werewolves and they're weak to silver, if you hit them with cutlery, they die instantly. Isn't that madhouse music? game is so good. Everything about it, the humor, the control, the style of gameplay, the music. I was trying to get a friend of mine to come over and stream it with me, but he wouldn't. Oh, for just after we earned the bonus victim like a level or two ago. Just my luck. I always wonder what it would be like if they ever made an updated version of this. Not just so much an updated version, but let's call it a full-on remake. Dungeon time. Secret dungeon time. Not only secret dungeon time, but